What's really good, pot stirrers? I am MTV Malik. He is Tyler Louder. She is Becky at Gift Master Bex. This is Love War Challenges podcast. We are back. How you guys feeling today?
Feeling good, excited.
I'm
ready.
super excited. It feels like it's been forever since we've been here. Shout out to Gamer Vev. Shout out to the Challenge Unbothered Facebook group. It is good to be back. What's really good, gang?
Oh, jeez. What's up with you, Tyler? You're all there all quiet.
Word, Tyler was shaking.
Yeah, I'm just vibing with that intro music, you know? Hottest intro music in the Challenge podcast game.
By far, I found that on the dancer's page. The original artist took it down and I stole it. But we can all tell by my website that I don't really care about people's rights and intellectual properties. Big shout out to CBS Viacom. You only shut down 2 of my stores and I set up 3 more. That's what was blocking us on YouTube too. And make sure you guys check us out on YouTube. Our biggest bands video right now sitting at like 45,000 views. Wasn't even paying attention. Just found this out the other day. It was absolutely bananas.
That's good. We put a lot of hard work into those videos, and Viacom tried shitting on us and taking everything down.
I don't got everything up here, so I got my chat on my phone. So let's see who we got. Demetrius was shaking. Nadine, what's good? Good to have you guys back. You guys ready to get it in? I have not studied for this test at all.
And I'm drinking, so this is going to be a shit show.
I haven't been drinking as much, but
I have everything laid out and I am ready to go. So,
well, okay. So why don't you go ahead and bring it in?
Yeah.
First off, before we get to the episode, we was blessed to go ahead and have the launch episode, which I really love it when they do these things. Is there anything from the launch episode that really stuck out to you guys? For me, it was definitely Tori finally admitting that after Fessy took Jordan's stick, Festy gave Tori his stick, and she finally admitted what we already knew, because Challenge fans are better than the fucking CIA.
Wait, so she admitted, I'm sorry, I only watched a portion of it.
Festy. She admitted it to Coriel.
But did she cheat? That's the question. Was she with Jordan when she fucked him? That's the question. It does. I'm sorry. I'm not okay. Tori has pissed me off a lot, but I am a full believer that if you broke up with somebody, you can fuck whoever you want.
No, it's funny you say that because I didn't even think of that. I just thought it was kind of fucked up that after this is the dude that sent your man home. I didn't even think of it as a cheating thing. I assumed that they was already broken up when this happened.
Oh.
But damn, you gonna fuck somebody from the show. You gotta fuck the guy that took him out.
Call those.
People might feel some kind of way about that.
In the sports world, we call those bandwagon fans. So I guess this is this is a bandwagon fuck, is what it was. So.
And she dumped Fessy too. Apparently, he couldn't keep her ball rolling either.
I don't know. Apparently, they both realized that it wasn't a good fit. So it is what it is. What about you guys? What really stuck out to you during this launch episode?
I mean, I love seeing the beginnings when everybody is vibing and when everybody's trying to be besties and, you know, I got your back. Yeah, let's see how that works out. Because we already see what happened with the Survivor people. Yeah, it's us 3. Yeah, that didn't work out for any of them.
Yeah, but it's kind of bullshit because that whole facade comes down more sooner than later.
True. It doesn't take long.
Anything stick out for you?
I mean, it was really fun. And I think this is the smartest thing that I've ever seen the Challenge gods do. And that is get all the bullshit out of the way. And then we can jump right into an episode. So like, that was good for me. I really don't care about hearing the background of everybody or like what they're doing it for. Or, like Corey's doing it for his kids, or like Nelson and him are boys. Like,
wait. Corey has kids?
He didn't even say it, but like he was like looking at us and we're like, all right, we get it, man. But like, what's nice about this though is that it just gets out of the way. Like I when I say I don't care about those things, because like every season is a brand new season for me. And I erase my thoughts of you from the past and I judge you based on how you're performing this season. I still hate people, but
you're the only one.
Yeah, I try.
All right. So let's go ahead and get it in. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Tyler leaves. Thank you. Anyway,
Back.
so at the end of this launch episode, they go ahead and grab the Americans. They take them to this lot. They chain them up. All of the rookies come out with sledgehammer and keys, and the name of this daily is going to be called Compromise. Now, we've seen enough of these. We know where this is going. This is going to be everybody working together, and they're going to go ahead and pick their partners. Let's go ahead and talk about people who linked up. The teams are, so far, Kels and Tori, Kyle and Amanda, Nam and Michelle, Josh and Lauren, Logan and Nisa, Huey, Ashley, Bettina, Corey, Priscilla, Nelson, Gabo and Nani, Renan and Michaela, Emmy and Corey, Berner and CT, Fessy, Esther, Tracy and Devin, Big T and Tommy, Emmanuel, and Casey. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this like, so Anissa won this thing with who's a partner?
Logan.
Right. Anissa and Logan won this whole thing. Now, am I tripping, or did Anissa win the first daily for like the last 3 challenges?
It appears to be that way, that she starts off hot out the gate.
Well, I mean, this is a puzzle, and Anissa did out the jump was like, there's a reason why there are letters and why there are numbers on these bricks. For some reason, everybody else was just focused on getting free, which I also understand, but they didn't take the time to pay attention. That's a vet move. She paid attention to what was going on around her, and she memorized it like she does. She's really great with puzzles. We knew she was going to do well there.
Are you guys surprised that CT wasn't sought out sooner than he actually was?
He was hiding.
He was hiding.
Did you see? Like they said, he was literally like behind the stack. Like,
That
I
can
don't know
work,
it.
but for so well. But what are you hiding for? Somebody has to pick you at some point. Wouldn't you want the first person to get there to be the person that picks you?
I think he's more like, I would rather work alone.
Here's the reality, though. He wasn't like, he was hiding for like comedic relief, because like he's one of these veterans that is an on-air producer that knows how to, steer the ship in the right direction. But they all had a profile on him. They all knew who he was. So like, for me, it blows my mind that some of these people were picked way before him. Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it.
Do you see these people calling, where's Corey? And then being upset that Corey was picked. Where's Nelson? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Like these are your kings? These are the guys who you're going for?
Well,
it didn't really make sense to me like that.
Hey, young bucks are fun, and they're good at a lot of things, and their main enemies are not on the show.
And they are good to
that's
look
a good
at.
point.
Let's be honest, they're not bad to look at either. So I don't blame the ladies for at least having a good looking partner. Eye candy's there. But what was I gonna say? But we don't know what order this was though, because this could have been edited in a completely different order for all we know.
Well, we do know that Emmanuel, Kels, and Kyle were the first 3 there. We do know that.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Off the top of your head, how do you guys feel about these teams that was made? Does any of these teams really excite you off bat? Or just what's your general feeling on the teams that were formed during this first episode? Becky, take it away.
Comedy duo is going to be Kyle and Amanda. Kyle, who was literally like between a hard place and a rock. He's like, I don't want either of these people right now. He's like, I guess I'm going to go with Satan. And I was like, Amanda's reputation really does carry that she is this devil incarnate. But I'm kind of waiting to see how this duo is going to go. I'm really trying not to like Kyle as per usual. I have my embedded hatred for him.
It's okay. Kara is nowhere to be seen.
It's not about Kara. This isn't about Kara. This is about him. There. He is being a douchebag to every female he has ever been around, period.
Can I say something?
Always been that way.
Can I say something though?
Sure.
They all are douchebags right back to him, and they call him out all the time. But something we have to understand is that Kyle is the international face of the challenge, and we have to accept that. And it's a fact.
Because Bear
would never be back.
No. Bear was going to be the golden boy, different than the face. Like, you're just gonna. Don't
try and pull that golden boy shit out.
I mean, he was
never a golden
there.
boy.
Like Johnny Bananas is the American face, and CT is the golden boy of the challenge. That's how I kind of look at those.
They was pushing
CT's
Bear
becoming the face
hard,
now.
and Bear pretty much just fucked it up for himself.
He literally fucked it up for himself.
Yeah,
Quite literally. He showed it to the world too. He's like, here's my fuck up.
But no, I mean, for me, for teams that I find interesting is when I saw these teams coming through, I thought Berna and CT were a fantastic team because she's athletic. She's somebody that has played another game that involves social aspects. And I just thought for CT, like we've seen him with bad partners. This looks really good for me.
It does look really, really good for him. For me, I gotta say it's probably, I'm really feeling Emmanuel and Casey. I don't know what it is about Emmanuel's look or whatever. It looks like he can do some damage, and if not, it looks like he's the type to put in the effort. So he doesn't seem like a super fan, but it does look like he want to win super bad. I'm really excited to see what it is that he brings to the show. So let's go ahead. So Anissa and them gets the win. Everybody's teamed up, but I thought it was hilarious with Ashley and Huey arguing. Those are going to seem like an odd couple. That is definitely a pair that I don't see really lasting long, even though it was fucking hilarious.
They are both so dramatic. It is going to be amazing to watch while it lasts because
I agree. I think they're going to be good friends, but a terrible team. That shit needs to be broken up ASAP.
They're both panicking right away.
All right. Let's go ahead and get to Tyler's favorite part, and that's going to be the incredible amount of... Oh, Tyler, looking like you're getting spanked on Reddit a little bit. Uh-oh, you better follow the rules.
Oh, am I getting in trouble?
Yeah.
How's it? Wait, what's happening?
Anytime I see a message from Natty B, I know Tyler fucked up somewhere.
I didn't get in trouble yet, did I?
Yeah, I just got a message. Better check it out.
Oh, I see it.
Ashley and Huey are last, and I don't know if it's starting to get old, but TJ really got to stop faking people out with you're going to get purged or whatever. Ashley was over there having a fucking panic attack because she thought it was about to be a wrap for them.
So was the fandom.
Last. In this case, do you guys think it would have been fair if they would have got purged? They did come in last, it's the first one, but you got the only female multi-champ coming in last. I think it would be a waste to actually purge them at this point.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be terrible to purge them now. It's too early for this. There's too much going on. They can't have that. It's too early.
Purges
should be like right in the middle.
I think they're the worst thing, and I think they're the worst thing on the challenge. They drive me nuts. Really? Purges are the worst thing. Because essentially, like you're saying, like you can have one like War of the Worlds 2. Like Joss was not the worst swimmer, but he was forced to go home. And Joss could have been the fastest swimmer that day, but Leroy needs to go to a final. So maybe production forces that his way. That's the reason why purges are terrible, because they're not done in a situation where like it's fair, it's balanced. This was literally a situation where as soon as your partner shows up to get you, you can start working. So if you have a really slow partner, you can get last place. I don't know. I don't like purges, especially at the beginning. I think it's a waste of time on getting people to change their life schedule, to come out to do the show, to get fans hyped up to their favorites on the show, just to be purged out 20 minutes onto the show. It just drives me nuts.
Yeah, I agree with you to some extent. I think purges are good to have right before you start weeding people out for the finals. Maybe it'll be really good at the halfway part. But yeah, purges can get rid of really good competitors really soon or unfairly. So the winners of this thing is called the agency, which I believe is just so fucking stupid. They're really just going...
It's really dumb.
They're really just going with this whole spy thing. Like, fucking let it go. It's not that great of a gimmick. But whatever. Tyler's favorite part is we're going to get into house drama. There is a shitload of stuff to unpack here. Michaela and Renan, they want a rookie alliance. Oh, we're going to take these vets out. The vets' time is over. Not getting into what we already know about how this ends up. Is this trope of rookies versus veterans starting to get old? Is it starting to get played out?
It's always going to be this way. It's not going to change.
We
People are
see
always
it every season, though. And don't get me wrong, the rookies have seen some success, especially lately. And they have gotten some big names out. But every year is the same thing. All right, the vets got a little agreement. We're going to get all the rookies out. You know, it's just, we see it all the time. Is it starting to get old and played out at this point?
It depends on how it plays. Because for the most part, that the agreement is one thing. How it's actually done is something completely different. Because people say, we're going to do this, but they always end up voting out veterans. They always end up putting vets in there because of past grievances and, you know, out for revenge for the last time because of personal stuff. So it's not necessarily that this is a common thing. It is, but it's never usually played out to fruition because people have their egos involved.
Tyler?
I don't care. It doesn't bother me, like, personally. Like, here's the thing. This season has 19 of 34 people are rookies. And if you stretch that even farther, just looking at my list, I'm just going to quickly gaze. That stretches to like 22, 23 people that have been on 3 or less seasons out of 34. So why not? Why not get rid of people that know how to win finals, that know how to win eliminations, that know how to win dailies? It makes sense strategically. It's the smartest thing to do. The problem is these people don't have experience in it. Oh, be right back.
Okay. So I guess it's me and you, Becky. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the relationships we've seen. So Gabi went and chose Nany for the looks. How do you think that's going to work out for him? You know who Gabo reminds me of? Gabo gives me some serious Vinny vibes.
It does.
Like
creepy Uncle Vinny?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No. I'm sorry. Not that Vinny.
Tough guy Vinny.
Tough guy Vinny. Yeah, exactly.
The
Fucked
Guido.
up Sarah's whole season very, very early on.
The one that pulled off the girl's top.
Girl,
pulled up Mandy's.
Okay.
Here goes something funny. When we were doing the biggest band list, somebody pointed that out about how is Vinny not on this list, and we didn't. And he's so fucking forgettable. He was never even brought up during the construction of that list.
I was gonna be like, for real, Vinny. To me, I automatically go to Banana's cousin, who is creepy Uncle Vinny.
Yeah. So Gabo, I don't know how that's gonna work. He looks like, I don't know. He looks like he has the physique to do well on this, but you picked Nany solely for the looks. Good thing is Nany.
He admitted to being popcorn muscles, though. He's like, yeah, I look tough, but it's really popcorn.
You know, Nany has really been. Nany is a lot more solid than what a lot of people give her credit for. She's solid. She just can't close the deal. She can make it to finals or make it right before final. In a final, though, she's probably going to come in third. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this pair. How do you guys feel about it?
Layups can make it to finals all the time. It's a very common thing. So here's the thing. When I was writing down my notes for Gabo. I wrote down he knows not. I wrote down he knows nothing. He knows nothing. Nothing at all. Like,
oh my God, he called TJ the stranger.
I don't understand. I don't understand how like you go on a show and you know nothing. Like, imagine like going on The Circle and like never speaking to girls before. Why are you on The Circle? You shouldn't be on. I have no idea
what The Circle is about.
Okay, but
it's
no,
a
but
social media thing where you just. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry, go ahead, Tyler.
Whatever, but like I'm just saying, like if you're going on Survivor, you wouldn't be like, oh, I've never been outside before. I'm gonna go on Survivor. Like you should kind of know what you're about to do. And either he's playing really stupid because that's a stereotype he has and he wants to put that perception on everybody, which if so, genius. But then again, I don't think he's that smart.
What is he from?
He's from another country's version of Jersey Shore.
Oh,
yeah, Warsaw. Yeah, Warsaw Shore.
Yeah, that's
Warsaw
why.
Shore. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. How do you pronounce? It's Worcestershire, right?
Worcestershire.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't even use that
Nobody
phrasing.
does. Everybody just said Worcestershire sauce.
I just pronounced it for you guys. We're good. No,
How do
not
you know
Worcester.
that that's how it's pronounced?
Because I work in the restaurant business.
It's Worcestershire, right?
No, it's not. It's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Yeah, but you like
The more you say it, the less it sounds like a word.
You are skipping bad letters.
No, that's what it is.
Worcestershire sauce.
I don't make up other languages.
But so we have another Kyle coming through because Kyle's from Geordie Shore, right?
Yep. It's just
Yep. So great. Another
Yeah.
alcoholic douchebag. Yay!
He's not. Kyle's not. I don't understand it. Kyle literally could be a stand-up comedian. I don't understand why people don't like him. He's the funniest guy on the show next to
Cara
Devin.
thing rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Cara was a fan favorite, and her treatment over that. I mean, I'm still a little raw about it, but Cara has been gone for a minute, and Kyle is proving himself to be a good challenger.
Cara, I hate the way he treat. Listen,
as a feminist, as
a female, I cannot root for a douchebag like him. I just cannot. He treated Cara like crap. He treated Ashley like crap. He treats his girlfriends at home like crap. He cheated on all of them while he was on the show because, hey, he's on TV and that's what he does. He cheats.
I don't believe you. Girls like douchebags, so there's that.
I'm not disagreeing with you that girls like douchebags, but as a girl myself, I cannot support a douchebag. I just can't. It's just no. I'm sorry. I am moving against the fact that he is a comedian. He is funny. He does have some great athletic prowess. I think he can do well. But as a person and as a human being, he is garbage, and I just cannot get past it.
Yeah, but you can't really keep canceling people for being garbage human beings. I mean, a good fucking 85% of the people in the world are garbage human beings. But
that's for me, though. For me to choose.
Let's go ahead and move on to some house hookups. The big one that I didn't see coming originally is going to be Nelson and Ashley.
Right?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Really, you like
it's
this?
It's hot though.
I like
really
it a lot.
People, man.
Both of you guys are for this.
They look cute together. They look so cute together.
Really?
Are you kidding me? I literally saw Nelson with Angela, and Ashley is like not even the same type of crazy. Like, I don't know.
I think both kind of crazy though.
Yeah,
they are both kind of crazy.
But Angela's extra for TV, for cameras, for social media.
Ashley isn't?
No. Okay, but hang on.
Ashley's crazy in general. I think that's just her personality.
Yeah. Okay, so Ashley's just a crazy person.
How is this better?
Hang on,
but Angela plays up a character. She knows what her character is, so that's what she does.
Almost everybody on the channel does that. Why am I
all right. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. We all root for good guy Nelson. That's what we're here for. We're here for good guy Nelson, okay?
Sometimes.
We're here for the guy that is going to sacrifice $1 million so his best friend can make it another step in the game. We're here for a guy that's going to lay it on the line. He's a good guy. He says a lot of dumb things, but he's really is a good guy.
When you get down to the nitty gritty, he really is a good-hearted guy at the bottom of bottom of his heart. And I honestly think him and Ashley are going to be a cute couple, but they're also going to be very dramatic, which I am also here for. Because
I'm just going to say this: Nelson and Ashley do not make it through this season.
Smashly is back.
I like how he called her Smashly too. Like that's his like that's his pet name, like the cute little names they have. He's Nelly and she's Smashly.
Come on, they've known each other forever. Let's just be honest there.
I think it's cute. It's not as like cringy as like Amanda and Fessy.
Oh yes, let's go ahead and move to that. I don't like anything about that. I was just starting to come around and like Festy. I thought that his apology. What do you guys? So
real.
Fake.
It's about
no, that was real.
But that's about as real as it's going to get for him. He said he made a mistake. He said he's sorry. He said he's willing to make it up. Judging from his personality that I've seen from him on TV, this is probably as good as you're going to get, and as sincere as you're going to get out of him. his whole thing is, I don't think Fessy's the type of person to, cut his fucking heart out of his chest and give it to you on a plate. I think this took a lot for him to do, to admit that he was wrong, say he was sorry, he owes you one. I think Nelson is fully in his right to still feel some kind of way, but I think for apologies, this is as good as we're going to get from him. What did you guys make of the whole Nelson versus Festy fight?
The issue I have, I love the way Nelson handled it because he was straight out. There was no holds bar. He was letting him know exactly how he felt. I like the way Nelson was like, fuck you, dude. You fucked me over. And this girl is like my sister. Now, Ashley's the devil, but nonetheless, that's his sister and he loves her. And he's like, you're going to fuck her over and then I'm going to have to murder you in your sleep. So that's kind of the vibe I was getting. But
Nelson not about to murder Festy. I think Festy already proven that.
In his sleep. Duh. Anyway,
I think
from what
Festy
I was
will
saying,
fuck Nelson up in his sleep.
Anyway, I'm not done. Basically, he's, Fessy, I don't believe it. I am an actions person. Fessy has shown over and over and over again that he is a selfish prick and he will do what's best for him and will screw over his friends to do it. Now, he's going to have to show the world, not just Nelson, but the world that he is no longer a trashy, backstabbing douchebag. That's just my opinion.
Tyler?
Two things. One, Festy ended the whole thing by saying, I owe you one or I owe you two. You don't got to accept my apology. That right there showed me that it was sincere. He's saying, because he's saying you don't need to like me for me to feel better about this apology. You don't have to accept my apology right now, but just know I owe you. You don't have to accept it. You don't got to think I'm a good guy. You don't think I'm your friend anymore, but I got you. I owe you. I think Nelson played this terrible. 100% wrong. He should have been like, no, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. It's cool. And then boom, confessional. Fuck Fessy. Like, that's what it should have been. It should have been kept secret. Be like, yeah, man, we're good. We're good. You know what? You owe me. That's cool. You owe me too. And then, we can work together and everything.
But that's
so it makes Fessy feel. But that's the game, though. You got to make other people feel comfortable.
Tyler is 100% right. Nelson should have been like, and I feel Nelson because he is hurt. His feelings was hurt. And he even said that. And that's not always the easiest thing to admit. He's like, it's not even that I'm so much mad. I'm hurt. You're a brother to me and you fucking crushed me for money and you didn't even win. So he's right to feel the right way that he feels, but he definitely played it wrong. He should have just said, like, you know what? I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to trust you again. I'm just going to have to take, I'm just going to have to see it in your actions and we can go from there. That's the way how he should have played it. And then the first chance you get, CT finds his way into elimination, you go ahead and throw Fessy's ass right in. You got to play with your cards close to your chest. So he played it a little bit wrong. And all reality, these little indications and these little opportunities, Nelson misses all the time. It's what's holding him back.
I'm sorry. I like to tell people how I feel, and I think Nelson's the same way.
No,
fuck
in
you.
real life,
gonna say,
fuck your apology. Fuck your apology. Fuck you. Fuck your face. Stay away from my people.
It's great TV, but it's not going to get them to a final.
No.
There's a difference between a champion and somebody that just lays out all their cards on the table. Like, there's a big difference. There's a reason why CT never won when he got in everybody's face all the time. But as soon as he just kind of shut down and stopped caring so much, started winning, stopped showing his cards, stopped making himself a target. The main thing, and I'm going to talk about this because, like, we have all these Survivor people on here. The biggest thing on Survivor that they say to win the game is you have to manage your threat level. You can't let other people think that, like, oh, I noticed them. They're doing this. They're being loud. They're causing dysfunction here. You have to manage your threat level at all times. So that's the thing.
So managing your threat level is just like, you can't appear to be too much of a threat or you're going to be targeted.
Yeah, exactly. You can't throw your emotions in front of everybody. You can't. Like, you can throw like sincere emotions, but you can't throw like messy emotions in front of everybody.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to some juicy shit. The list. The fucking list. It's a goddamn shame how many times a list has been the downfall of fucking competitors.
Except for Laurel.
Corey.
Except for Laurel.
Except for Laurel, she had a list and you just wanted to stay the fuck off of it. But everybody
Laurel
else.
and her notebook.
I think the difference is you gotta be high up. You gotta be able to rule over the land to make a list.
I mean, even Landon went to go get a pencil for a list.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, everything list related should be gone. All right, let's see if I break it down. Michaela and Team Survivor compiles a list. And the way they did Michaela so fucking dirty, the way they threw her under the bus, just like a Survivor person would, because that's the kind of people Survivor is. This is the kind of people we allow on the challenge.
Hey, they're
did you
perfect.
see how fucking fast they first off, Michaela already knew. She said some slick shit in the car. She says, what I see is an alliance between Tommy and Michelle and me as an expendable third person. So she already knew off top. And okay, let's break it down. So Michaela, they make a list with Team Survivor. Emmy rats on them because she's spying on them. So apparently she made this list. Tommy was there. Michelle was there. Who else was the other person there? Who's the other Survivor person?
No, not Logan.
Not Logan.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear I didn't hear what you said before.
Who was in the room during the list making?
Oh, and the three is Michelle,
Tommy,
Michaela, Tommy. Yeah, I mean they're survivors. So what's interesting about this is Emmy is actually from Survivor Romania. It's like she is a Survivor contestant too. That's what's weird. And I think the only reason, before you jump into this, I think the only reason that she leaked all this stuff is because they tried hiding it when she came in. Instead of just like somebody catches you fucking doing something, be like, hey, come here. I gotta tell you something. I'm glad you're here. I was about to come find you. Come over here. Fucking, how do these, like, oh my God. Like, I'm a fucking amateur. How do these professionals not know how to play their own fucking game?
You're watching these shows professionally, Tyler.
Yes, we've been watching way too much of this shit. So we know exactly how to play it. The creation of the list. She bought the list, so the word of the list goes around. Emmy rats on her to Tori and Anissa, and specifically mentions those two, which I think Michaela was actually right. I think she just made a list of names, and from that list of names, discuss who could be the threats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy blew her game up though, because Tommy said exactly what Emmy said is exactly was on that list.
Right.
So he blew her game all the way up.
Nope. She blew her own game up because when Tommy,
it was on Michaela.
Yeah.
First off, I don't know why she went and brought the list down.
Well, she brought a list down. She didn't bring the list down.
Should have denied the whole fucking thing. What list?
Why are people believing Emmy? Like, somebody posted this. Why would you believe some random person?
Emmy says, hey, here goes a plate. This plate has a name on it. We can make an enemy of the house. As long as there's this name on this plate, it's not you. And let me tell you something. The easiest way to go get the house against you is give them a reason for the whole house to put you in. If you could piss off everybody in that house and get you thrown in, it's the first day. Nobody new has made these strong connections. Everybody's going to vote for the easiest person to vote for. And that's what she gave them.
And Michaela really played this thing terribly.
The absolute wrong way.
Beginning to end, it was just drowning herself.
Well, I think Michaela really messed it up in deliberations, pointing to Michaela. Pointing to Michelle.
Yeah.
There's no point in going after her. And what she did is she raised the level of animosity. She could have easily said, I just made a list of writing down people's names. Yeah, we discuss stuff, but we're not targeting anybody. We were discussing and assessing threats. A SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. We were just discussing where everybody ranked. We're not going after everybody. We're just trying to get a better understanding of the game. I work better when it's on paper. That's all I got to say about that.
It's because she got called out so quickly. She was in panic mode. Like,
she could have, but listen, she could have just shut the fuck up. Could have just said, listen, that's what I did with the list. That's what it is. Boom.
Yeah.
And then the conversation would have to go elsewhere. And she gave Emmy the opportunity to get up and speak out and put the spotlight on her. Then she got defensive, then Tori got defensive, and it became a shit show. And that's what Emmy wanted. Emmy put somebody on the plate. Emmy got her out.
Yeah. Emmy really did all that. But the thing is now Emmy, I think, might have put a big target on her forehead.
She likes to create chaos on purpose. Like, she knows what she's doing.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She's not dumb. She knows about the face that she's made, the hair that she got. None of that is by accident. She's trying to be memorable. Because sometimes being memorable is better than being good.
I was going to say, I'm not going to lie. Every single time she was on screen, I was cringing. I don't know what it is about her. Maybe it's just, I just get this vibe off of her where I'm just
but check this out.
I'm uncomfortable every time.
That's perfect, though. Because every time she's on screen, you're going to remember that. You're not going to forget it.
I'm going to feel uncomfortable? I don't want to feel uncomfortable.
No. Have you seen the Prime Minister of Britain and how his hair is always crazy? That's not by accident. He does it on purpose. Because
I remember him. I don't pay attention.
Even bad publicity is good publicity. Anything that makes you remember them or want to see them again is going to work and is good for them. She knows what she's doing.
So I kind of want to rewind a little bit just because whenever I hear a veteran say something stupid, I want to call them out on it. And I know there's a lot of fans out there that are going to hear this and they might whatever, but Nani said something very dumb. Nani said that here's the thing about rookies. This is the rookies. They got it bad because they don't have any past relationships with all these other people that they can work with and everything. Like, I'm sorry. Doesn't every season somebody gets backstabbed and they come back the next season and are like, oh man, my name's Nelson. You're Fessy. I hate you. That just happened. And then Nani's like, yeah, having these past relationships is really good for your game. Like,
no, you said it perfect. Especially during the War of the Worlds trilogy, that was the biggest problem of why vets was getting knocked out. This is why Johnny Bananas, West of CT are all done by episode 4. These past relationships coming to bite them in the ass. Like I said, Nani has proven to be pretty solid, at least more amongst the females, but it shows why she's not a champion. Shit like that.
But
now,
Michaela, I don't know what I was saying.
Is it surprising to you guys? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have something to say?
No. Go ahead. No,
it doesn't matter. No, I'm just joking. But Michelle and Tommy turning so quickly against Michaela and making a spectacle out of it really put a bad taste in my mouth.
They said they were going to do it. They said if she comes, we won't do anything to her unless she comes for us first. And within 30 seconds, she turned and said something, and they were like, all right, that's it.
But they were already plotting against her before then, and she knew that. So I feel bad for her, but at the same time, you kind of did it to yourself. You can't, there's only a certain degree where you can be like, I feel kind of bad for you, but stop walking into the door. Like,
I feel bad for them both. I feel like Survivor is going to be the next Team Austin. I feel like just because of this whole debacle, Tommy and Michelle is probably going to be targeted more sooner than later.
Probably, but I mean, the whole thing with Tommy, the name of the game is you hold up a mirror and you just reflect all the attention back on that person. That's the biggest thing you can do.
And he did that.
But that's smart though, because here's the thing. If you go into elimination week 1 and you lose, you can't fix your game. But if you don't go into elimination, you can repair your game every week. So yeah, anybody but me is literally how Sandra has won Survivor twice. That's her method of like that. I know I keep bringing up Survivor, but we have to blend these now. She was the first 2-time winner in Survivor history. Her literally gameplay is anybody but me. She does not care who goes home. She's not going to tell you who to do, who to vote. She's just going to be like, yeah, cool, not me, cool, yeah, let's do it. That's all it is, and that's how she's won twice. It's a simple but effective strategy. And
Tyler, you're going to keep bringing these people up. I'm going to be like, who?
Well, we have to because these.
They're a major alliance.
Well, it's
when they decide to show up, then we'll learn about them.
They made a big splash on the first episode. A lot of the Nigerian. I mean, we barely seen Tasha. Esther got some play. Huey was only arguing with them. With Smashly, a lot of the focus was on Survivor.
Correct.
Go back a couple seasons. Everybody loves Jay. Natalie was freaking on fire last season until she had to leave. Like,
oh God, why didn't she come back?
That would have been great.
She'll be back. I guarantee she'll be back in the future. But
we need some of these rookies to stick around. I mean, like outside of like Kyle, we haven't seen one of these rookies really put in, a lot of seasons.
Big T.
Big T is lovable.
I was
We
gonna say
got-
Big
very
T
affable.
is there because she's popular. Let's just.
But I
be
mean,
honest there.
we got Bear for multiple seasons. We got Georgia for multiple seasons. We got Joss, Rogan, D. Problem is these guys, some of these guys are getting in trouble outside of the challenge that are like supposed to be long. Like realistically, Joss, Rogan, Bear, Georgia should all be here right now as mainstays with Kyle. But Kyle's the only one that has not gotten in trouble outside of the
Well,
challenge.
what did Josh
Fucking
do?
Josh.
I'm just saying Joss and Rogan like got into a little
Tiff?
break up with each other. And I think that's just kind of like when you have that situation with another cast member who's supposed to be like your best friend, you're not going to accept to go on the challenge because what if they also accept and you don't want to be around them at that time? So like,
I didn't know Josh and Rogan had a falling out.
Oh yeah, big fight. I remember seeing it on like Twitter and Instagram. It was pretty
Really?
huge. It was a pretty big blow up. They're fine now, from what I understand. They're okay now.
off-season stuff.
I'm pretty sure those two hooked up at some point. They had
I
to.
wouldn't
right?
be surprised. They
had to.
That baby would be beautiful. Holy shit.
They would really be
Gorgeous.
beautiful babies.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. All right, so obviously, Michaela and her partner,
Renan.
Renan.
Who?
Renan. Yeah, exactly. They're fucking compromising. They're going in, and the name of the elimination, the place we're gonna have this elimination, is called the Lair.
I like it. No, I like it. I
Oh,
like it.
really? Why?
Because they have to use the same type of things all the time.
Spies, the secret lair for the spies.
Say what you guys like. Say what you guys want. But I like theme seasons. I think they're more fun.
I like them too, just not this theme.
It's
War of the
too
Worlds was a great
punny.
theme.
It's too punny. There's too many puns going on. Sorry.
The Dirty 30 Revenge theme is great. Rivals was great. Battle of the Sexes was great. It's time, actually, it's almost time that we come back and revisit some of them. We don't got to revisit fresh meat. Every year when they bring in half of the rookies, it's kind of like a fresh meat.
I was like, it's fresh meat now, yeah.
Right. We don't need any more rivals either. But we may be overdue for Battle of the Exes or Battle of the Sexes coming up.
I would love to see a Battle of the Sexes. I'll be honest.
Why?
No.
I'm sorry.
There's a lot more stronger girls available.
I'm sorry. I do this to myself. Put myself in a situation. I'm going to come off really sexist and everything, but it would be a waste of time competitively. I'm sorry. Yes, there are top tier female athletes that can compete with the men. However, they don't only bring on the top tier female athletes. They bring on some of the pretty
pretty bad over here.
Oh no, am I?
Now you're back to normal.
No,
The way you said however, it's just like you're better than us.
Okay, hang on. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna quickly re-say what I missed. Okay, what you guys
No, we heard you. You just sounded like a robot for a second, where you were.
You're like, how?
But that's the truth though, because they do bring on some of these people that are here just for drama, just to hook up, that wouldn't compete, and it would kind of be. I'm watching myself on Facebook now. I'm literally a robot. I'm embarrassed.
Told you. But anyway, I mean, they would have to do a lot to kind of be equalizers. There would have to be a lot more. But
Why?
Because I know what you mean. But I think
it
it would be
nice
fun
over
for
there.
drama. I think it would be fun for drama. That's what I
It would
like.
be.
All right.
It's fun. I miss the fun. You know, it is too serious. You know, that's why All Stars was kind of fun, because it wasn't so serious.
I think a lot of the seriousness died out after the War of the Worlds theme. It kind of got dialed back and a little bit more fun. Let's go ahead and move on to this elimination. Michaela and Renan are compromised. TJ throws in a twist. He says that they can pick.
Great twist.
I think yes, great twist. They can pick any man, any female to go in. Love that twist. I think we all do. It is the best thing they could have added.
It's going to be a lot of drama there, like a
strategy.
lot of drama.
The strategy.
People are going to get real personal real fast.
Anissa and who's Anissa's partner?
Logan. Don't forget Logan.
Yes. And Anissa and Logan got to pick people. Who they picked really kind of fucked with me. They picked Michelle and they picked Corey L.
Corey
Now,
had nothing to do with anything.
Absolutely nothing, and he was pissed, as he should have been. Sorry, my hair is crazy.
I like Corey L. I want him to stick around.
I like him too, and he was pissed, and he should have been. They really just threw him in for no reason whatsoever. And I mean, it was complete bullshit. And throwing in Michelle over Emmy, why? I mean, I get putting the Survivor people against each other. I don't know. What did you guys make of the picks? I didn't like either one of them. But I kind of understood the Michelle one a little bit more. The Corey one was fucking bullshit. And he called him out on it.
Yeah, I don't understand the Corey one. That one's completely random. They should have picked somebody else.
It makes sense.
I didn't understand. I understand that the reason why he didn't pick Emmy is because he likes Emmy. That's his friend or whatever. Like they're butt buddies or some shit like that. So I wish that he had just stuck with the plan and sent in Emmy. I understand that it does cause a little bit more drama by throwing in Michelle. Was it Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
Is that her name? Okay. Sorry, I getting all these Survivor people names all mixed up. But but I don't like the fact that they threw in Corey. I wish they had thrown somebody else in.
So here's the thing though. I believe because Anissa said Corey's name first, which means to me, Anissa was like, let's just stick to the plan. Logan agreed. Then Logan got to pick the girl first. And when he didn't pick Emmy, Anissa literally had to be like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going in there, so I'll agree with you.
I honestly was hoping that she would be like, what the fuck, dude? But she didn't even make any like facial expression like she knew he was changing up the vote. So,
can we be honest though? If it would have been Emmy, it would have been a slaughter.
Oh yeah. Destroyed.
Maybe.
I went and looked at some things about Emmy in Survivor Romania. She's more of a physical beast than Michelle.
Yes, but
or Michaela.
I don't think Michelle was really the biggest problem when it came to this elimination, or Michaela. I think it was more Renan. But let's go ahead and get into the elimination. Elimination is called Back Me Up, which is kind of like back up off me. And all four of them are strapped. Got to move them off the ramp. Now, Renan flopped on this one. He just didn't bring anything to the table for this one. He was just a body. Corey, on the other hand, really shined. He won this whole thing.
He carried everybody. He was the CT of this situation.
Absolutely. And the ladies both fought very, very hard. So, you know, the ladies probably were pretty even against each other, but with Renan flopping all over the place, Corey was able to bring this home. What did you guys think about the elimination? Did it go the way that you guys thought it was going to go?
It did, but
it did.
I was a little bit, I thought that they would do it individually. Since you get to pick individual people, they're not really a team. Why would they, you know?
That's true. I also think that it would have been much better individually. I think we would have got a better show out of it.
Yeah, because like you said, Michaela and Michelle are evenly matched. So it would be an interesting battle to see who won there. Obviously, Ronan would have flopped all the way. What is he from? Love Island or?
No idea.
Oh, I forget. It's from a different. No, it's not Love Island. It's from a different show. I saw. It's a long description.
But it's a party show. It's not a battle show where you have to do
no idea whatsoever. I mean, the challenge is obviously really going for the international cast. They're showing up in more countries. They're being premiered all over the place. The challenge is really only getting bigger, which is the one reason why I'm not really bitching too much about seeing all these international people. I would love to see some of the rookies we've gotten before. I do think there was a lot of people over the past 5-6 seasons that would do a lot better now than some of the people that we have, but I'm not against it. This is all about growing the brand bigger, making it better, and more years we're going to have the challenge. I mean, one day we're going to be watching season 55. You know, TJ has a fucking stroke somewhere in Venezuela. So
he was from X on the Beach Double Dutch 4.
What does that mean?
What's a double Dutch? Like, is
it's just
Dutch, the rope
no,
game.
I know, but
What it is it's X on the Beach, but it's Netherlands and Belgium. So it's two people. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
what I was like,
so,
double Dutch.
Do
Why?
they speak the same language?
I don't know. I
What
think
Is that
language
what they
is it?
speak in Australia?
I think they speak Dutch.
Are they from Australia?
I have no idea.
But
No, I'm sorry. I'm just
the elimination went how I thought it would have went. I don't think it would. They needed to do it like this because we've already seen this elimination 1v1 before. You need to see how do you do it as a team. I think if you're gonna have guy-girl pairs, every elimination needs to have no equalizers and it needs to be guy-girl matchups. None of this pole wrestle where like a guy can win this, but the girl over there wins, and then it's a coin toss on who can win it. Like, no, it needs to be some matchup that they both compete at the same time.
But if they're
personally.
going as individuals where then they can then choose different partners, why would they compete as partners? Especially because Michelle and Corey were not partners.
It puts them at a disadvantage.
It
But you have-
already
you have
puts
to-
them automatically at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
which is an
but you have to
unfair
see-
situation.
You have
Well,
to
they
see how
should've
well
won
you
the
work
daily.
together.
I mean, we saw what
you
happened with the hall brawl when there was a double hall brawl. Like when they had to be, it was ridiculous. It made no sense. It
It's
just
worked
doesn't
out
work.
bad,
There's
but
certain
it can work out good.
there's certain things that cannot be done with partners. I'm just sorry. There's just no way.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Just don't do those eliminations. Find eliminations that you work with partners. Here's the thing. They have to work as a team because after if they win, they can pick to stay together. Wouldn't you like to know if you could work with this person?
Well,
Or somebody may be an undercover beast that you didn't realize.
Yeah.
but how?
and,
But
yeah.
I can see that as an individual
But it's not an individual game. It's a
because
pairs
then they're
game.
impaired by whatever situation is happening there. I'm just saying. I feel like it should have been individual.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to make a prediction. I know no spoilers. I know nothing at all. I have been staying away from everything so much. I feel like due to this format, if somebody wants to get out Fessy, they're going to call out Fessy and then they're going to call out the weakest female to pair with him in a situation they think he can lose. Or it's going to be like, oh man, it looks like they got to do something where like they got to balance and they're going to give him like the shortest girl. So that way he's at a disadvantage. Like you're going to be able to, if you want to get somebody out, screw them over. However, they're going to be able to just, it's the ultimate like prove you wrong type thing. I love it. I love the twist. I love playing as pairs because that's what the game is. You win as a pair. I like it.
I do love it too, and I think that that's going to be the that's exactly how you get somebody like Festy out. He's a beast. You can't put him in anything physical. You got to wait till you see one of these wonky challenges, wonky eliminations that doesn't require a whole bunch of strength. Something with balancing. Oh, you got to walk across this beam and jump in the water, some crazy shit. That's how you get him out.
But
you
that's
put him against.
so unfair. I'm not gonna lie. I
Jordan
don't even,
got sent into a pole wrestle with one fucking hand.
And I didn't want. I felt that was unfair too. But that doesn't necessarily mean
I was
that
okay
I feel
with
like that should be continuing to go through. Now, like I said then, and like I said now, if anybody could win a pole wrestle with one hand, it would be Jordan. But
Yeah.
that's the only thing I will say about that case. But he is.
I like how you guys didn't even talk how they recasted Jordan because he's on suspension. They literally recasted him. Like Emmanuel is just a foreign Jordan with tattoos.
With his gauges, he literally looks like a dirty porn star.
He's so much cooler than Jordan.
I don't know.
From what I mean, we still got a lot to see, but I definitely think he's cooler. Let's go ahead and touch on this last twist.
I know who he
so at
hooks
the
up
end-
with. Spoilers,
No spoilers.
Yeah, that it was in the trailer.
right?
And the other episode.
I don't watch trailers. I don't watch episode previews because it tells me too much. If I see somebody in a trailer that is in an elimination, I'm like, oh, I seen an elimination. I can know if they go into a different elimination earlier in the season, oh, well, they're going to win because they're in a different elimination later. I don't watch those things because I pick up on it too fucking quick.
The trailers
I
do
see you,
give some of that
Nadine.
away.
Yes, Vlad the Impaler. That.
Vlad the Impaler. He's so weird. Anyway, so just like the last couple of seasons, you can choose together to stay as a team, you can infiltrate another team, or you can, what's the other one?
You can infiltrate and steal. You can partner with the person you were partnered up with,
Or you can go back.
or you can go back to your original partner.
And it's two people, so double the fun. How do you guys feel about this? I mean, we've seen the infiltration thing and the picking of the partners. How does this vibe with you guys?
I think it makes sense with the fact that they're able to pull people individually, that they're like, I don't want to go back to my partner, so
I
I'm
disagree.
good.
I say you make the two people who just won it, you make them a team, no matter what.
Ooh, that would be an
'cause
interesting twist.
Too much choice can be a bad thing.
I mean,
I
you
don't
saw
know,
how
but you
like
l-
4 new teams were made today.
Exactly. It's getting hard to remember who the teams are. And also, now you're not building cohesion. Now if somebody dislikes their partner, they can just dump them. I think that conflict, especially that conflict, adds a lot to the show. And I think we kind of need it. You're giving them a little bit too much choice in this one, in my opinion.
I don't know, because if you don't give them too much choice in production, picks your partner or how they did here, you have teams that have no chance of winning. That's the reason why we have seasons where it's like, oh, of course they won. They were a powerhouse team. Everybody else sucked. It was set up for them to win. Letting them choose and constantly change makes the game unpredictable. It makes the players actually feel like players where they have to actually pick their own destiny. Like, you might switch partners, but you don't know how much heat that person has. You don't know what they're going to do drama-wise the next episode. You know, you have no chemistry with them. I like it because we see things like Devin being the #1 overall draft pick.
That's
Oh,
only
God.
because he's like, pick me, baby.
He is going to, yeah. What did you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like Michelle and Devin's going to be a good team? I kind of like it because Devin made the decision. He was just like, pick me. Me and you can do some damage.
I think
And that intrigues
they're-
me some.
Well, he knows that she's got a great political game, and he's
Does she?
pretty. Well, that's what.
Because
that's how she
somebody
won
who
her
she just came
Survivor.
in with,
Mhm.
somebody she just came in with, called her out and put a big target on her back. I think Devin maybe should have waited a little bit. She still has a little bit of heat. She got that Survivor heat. I think Survivor is going to be targeted pretty early on and pretty hard.
Well, people
That doesn't
are
matter
going
though.
straight for
That
Survivor.
doesn't matter if he's partners with her and Survivor's targeted. He's not going to get targeted. They choose individually. It doesn't matter.
But
But if
he's
you-
also a part of the Veteran Alliance.
But
where
he
they're
also-
going-
come on. How many episodes are we going to give this Veteran Alliance? I say
3.
like
3.
4 max. 4 max.
Here's
if
the
that.
biggest thing, though. Here's the biggest thing. If you can improve your partner a little bit, it gives you a better chance to win a daily, which gives you control. Michelle is an upgrade from Tracy from my first impressions. Simple as
I
that.
didn't see much from Tracy.
I was like, who's Tracy? Oh yeah, Devin's partner.
But and here's the thing, though.
she's
What
pretty.
did I say? What did I say earlier? Lower your threat level. Is anybody going to look at Devin and Michelle as like a super big threat? Like, Devin is not looked at as a threat.
No, he's not.
That man was in a Speedo. He is in great shape.
he is in good shape.
He's been really
Uh,
putting in work in the gym, but it doesn't mean he's physical.
I expect Devin to do well this season. Make a final, probably not. But I would probably expect him to be either getting bounced out either right before the final or maybe 2 weeks before the final. I think he's going to do well this season, but anything less than making a final for him would be disappointing.
Maybe unpopular opinion, but I want Devin or Nelson to be the first Are You the One to ever win. No, sorry,
Yeah,
second.
I know.
Sorry, second. Damn it. I knew that too.
God damn it.
Wait,
I knew it right away.
who,
I want them to be the
Ashley
next.
was from Are You the One, wasn't she?
No,
Oh, no, she was
Hunter.
No,
He just said
Hunter.
Hunter.
Real world.
Well, I didn't
But
hear you.
You're good. But I want one of those two to be the next from Are You the One to win. Like, that's who I want to win next from Are You the One.
Listen, Are You the One would never win this thing. Ever.
Again.
I think Nelson and Amanda are the last ones from Are You the One.
Do you
No,
think?
and Devin.
Well, Tori.
And Tori. Devin and Tori.
I mean, do you think? Okay, legitimately, do you think Tori can win a challenge?
It's possible.
Yes.
Yes. But our reality, she would need weaker females. The female side, even though this isn't the best females we've seen in a while, the female side has gotten so much tougher competition than the males have. I mean, the males got Festy. Festy's going to be a problem. But Festy's a headache. He's not an immovable object.
If we put Tori on her first season and individual season against pretty much like any other set of females other than Camilla and Cara, she probably could have won a final. Like, she literally
Probably.
went up against two girls that are in the top 5 best challenge females of all time.
True.
And I don't care if people at me or say I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm right on this. And
Camilla
so
might be a racist, but she is top tier.
but she's top 5 though. It doesn't matter how terrible of a person you are. That's not what I'm judging you on. But it's how good of a competitor you are and how good of a challenger. So think about it. Tori's first final, she went up against that. Her next final, they did a random purge at the end of the final to take away one player from their team for no reason.
And Jordan tried really hard to slow down so that she could get on that boat.
She told him to keep going.
Yeah, so
Best thing Jordan ever did.
True.
Best thing he ever did was just going and getting that bag, my man.
The lady will come
right.
around. She gets the money too anyway. So
Yeah.
well, not anymore.
All right. That's going to close the first episode of the challenge, season 37, Spies, Lies, Allies. It is so good to be back. I'm so happy to be back with you guys, ready to kick this shit. That's going to do it for us. We will see you guys next week at 10:30. Make sure you visit shop.lwcpodcast.com. Get your Love Word Challenges shirt. I'm going to have some new designs in there later on this week. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out shopthechallenge.com and get your customized Spies, Lies, Allies, and get your personalized special edition, limited edition Gamer Vev jersey. Free shipping going right now all the way into the 21st. So make sure you go ahead and cop that shit. Make sure you listen to Love Word Challenges podcast. Gamer Vev.
Why are you doing a specialized Gamer Vev shirt?
I'm selling Gamer Vev shirts. Gamer Vev is the best challenger not on the Challenger. Production's favorite.
I'm right here, but okay.
You just ignored him. Just
listen,
bye.
Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Deezer, we're everywhere you want to be.
YouTube. We're on YouTube.
YouTube. Make sure to check us out on YouTube. This episode will be on there sometime tomorrow. Whenever I get to that shit. Because it's kind of late and I'm dog fucking tired.
Be there when it gets there.
If you didn't see it live, you get to wait.
Exactly. But it'll be on that shit tomorrow. Episode will drop tomorrow. That's going to do it for us. I am MTV Malik. He is Tyler Louder. She is Becky at Giftmaster Bex. This is Love Word Challenges podcast. See you guys next week. 1.
Bye.